The Supreme Court has recently garnered attention with a pivotal ruling emphasizing the necessity of accountability in law enforcement. By upholding a 2 lakh penalty against a Tamil Nadu police inspector for failing to register a first information report and engaging in abusive conduct, the court has set a significant precedent. This decision is not merely a judgment. It is a strong reminder of the responsibilities entrusted to those in authority. In this segment, we will delve into the circumstances leading to this ruling, the legal arguments involved, and its broader implications for law enforcement and public trust. Join us as we analyze the impact of this landmark decision on the future of accountability within our justice system. The case centers on a troubling incident involving a Tamil Nadu police inspector whose actions raised serious legal and ethical concerns. The inspector failed to register a first information report, despite being obligated to do so, and reportedly used abusive language towards the complainant. Faced with such treatment, the complainant sought legal recourse, initiating a process that eventually reached the Supreme Court. This incident underscores the critical balance between law enforcement duties and individual rights, highlighting the need for accountability. By examining the specifics of this case, we can better understand the judiciary's rationale in imposing a 2 lakh penalty and its message about the consequences of misconduct in positions of authority. This case serves as a stark example of how such behavior undermines public trust in law enforcement. The journey to justice in this case was neither quick nor simple. It began with a straightforward complaint against a Tamil Nadu police inspector for failing to register a first information report and acting inappropriately. This initial grievance led to a series of legal battles, culminating in the Supreme Court's involvement. Throughout the judicial process, both the complainant and the defense presented compelling arguments. The complainant emphasized the detrimental effects of misconduct on public trust, while the defense sought to justify the inspector's actions. Each court ruling along the way reflected a careful consideration of these arguments, demonstrating the judiciary's dedication to fairness. The Supreme Court's final decision not only addressed this specific incident, but also raised broader questions about accountability in law enforcement, reinforcing the importance of judicial oversight in maintaining public confidence. The Supreme Court's ruling in this case sends a strong message about the necessity of accountability in law enforcement. By affirming the 2 lakh penalty against the Tamil Nadu police inspector, the court emphasized that misuse of authority and neglect of duty are unacceptable. This decision highlights that law enforcement officials must adhere to the highest ethical standards, as they are not above the law, but its enforcers. The court justified its ruling by stressing the importance of maintaining public trust and deterring future misconduct. This judgment is not merely punitive, but also a reminder of the responsibilities borne by those in power. As we analyze this decision further, it becomes evident that its implications extend beyond this case, fostering a more transparent and accountable system. This landmark Supreme Court ruling sends a clear message to law enforcement nationwide: accountability is imperative. By upholding the 2 lakh penalty against the Tamil Nadu police inspector, the court has reinforced the critical importance of ethical conduct within the force. This decision transcends individual punishment, establishing a precedent that misconduct will not go unchecked. Law enforcement officers entrusted with upholding the law must meet the highest standards of integrity and professionalism. This ruling also opens the door to discussions about enhancing accountability mechanisms within the police force. Could this act as a deterrent to future misconduct? By holding officers accountable, the judiciary not only ensures justice for victims, but also strengthens public trust in the institutions meant to protect them. This case marks a step toward a more responsible and transparent governance system. The judiciary plays a pivotal role in ensuring accountability within a democratic society, extending its influence beyond interpreting laws. In the case of the penalized Tamil Nadu police inspector, the Supreme Court's decision reinforces this critical function. By affirming the 2 lakh penalty, the judiciary addressed an individual act of negligence while sending a broader message. This ruling aligns with a pattern of judicial interventions aimed at maintaining public trust and the rule of law. This case serves as a reminder that judicial oversight is essential in ensuring that those tasked with upholding the law. Next, we explore how such decisions shape perceptions of fairness and justice in society. The Supreme Court's ruling underscores a powerful message: justice prevails, and misconduct will not be tolerated. This decision significantly impacts public trust in both the judicial system and law enforcement. For many, it reassures that accountability is not merely an ideal, but a practice upheld at the highest levels. Public perception of the police, often marked by skepticism, may shift positively as this ruling demonstrates consequences for abuses of authority. Rebuilding trust is a complex process, but accountability lays its foundation. By holding law enforcement to higher standards, the judiciary fosters a sense of fairness and justice among citizens. This case not only addresses individual misconduct, but also contributes to the broader narrative of accessible and impartial justice. It reinforces the principle that no one is above the law, setting a standard for future conduct. This Supreme Court ruling extends its influence beyond the immediate case, advocating for systemic changes in law enforcement. It highlights the need for enhanced training to ensure officers carry out their duties ethically and professionally. Legislatively, the decision could inspire policymakers to strengthen frameworks for holding law enforcement accountable, thereby fostering greater public trust. Additionally, it sets a judicial precedent, guiding future courts in addressing similar cases with clarity and resolve. By upholding such standards, the judiciary emphasizes the importance of ethical law enforcement and justice in maintaining societal harmony. This case underscores that misconduct is not just an individual failing, but a systemic issue requiring collective vigilance and reform. Next, we'll summarize the key takeaways from this pivotal case and discuss its lessons for law enforcement and society. The Supreme Court's decision to uphold a 2 lakh penalty against the Tamil Nadu police inspector signifies a crucial moment for accountability in law enforcement. This case serves as a stark reminder of the responsibilities borne by those in authority. By neglecting to register an FIR and resorting to abusive conduct, the inspector not only failed in his duty but also eroded public trust, an essential element of effective policing. The judiciary's firm stance reaffirms its role in safeguarding these principles. From this case, we derive critical insights into the importance of ethical conduct and accountability in maintaining societal trust in law enforcement institutions. This resolution calls for continued vigilance and commitment to justice, ensuring that misconduct is addressed decisively. Let us carry forward these lessons as we strive for a society rooted in fairness and respect for the law. In conclusion, this Supreme Court ruling underscores the vital role of accountability in law enforcement. It reflects the judiciary's dedication to justice and ethical standards within public service. Such decisions not only address individual cases of misconduct, but also advocate for integrity and fairness across institutions. To our viewers, what are your thoughts on the impact of this judgment? How might it influence law enforcement behavior and public trust? Share your perspectives in the comments below. Together, let's engage in a meaningful dialogue about justice, accountability, and our collective role in fostering a fair society.